All right, welcome back. We're going to continue with March 8th, 2011. Again, one of the signs that we find in Luke 21:11, where Jesus tells us to watch for signs in the sun and in the sky, the stars. Okay, so there's other signs in that passage, but I'm going to concentrate on the sun and the stars right now. Once you get to my website, you'll be able to see these pictures that I'm going to show you a lot better. Plus, there's a video that you should look at in case you haven't seen it by now, that it'll explain something very, very important. But first, I'm going to put up this. This is an article that someone wrote, Photography of Planet X. Now, Planet X is supposed to be a planet. They have different names for it, but some of the people most likely are known as Planet X, and it's supposed to be this star that's headed towards the Earth. And they believe that when the star comes, it's going to have a polar shift, and you'll see that article that I put on there below this video. Let me read what this person said. It said, I spent the last 4 hours photographing the sun. At first I had the camera on auto and was not looking into the lens, as the sun here in New Zealand is intensely bright. I grabbed my sunglasses and had a look through the Canon digital SLR camera, and well, I couldn't believe it. I could see a perfectly cylinder object, slightly red in color compared to the sun. I couldn't fully believe what I was seeing, so I called my partner to confirm what I was seeing. He saw it too. So I got my other camera, digital SLRs, and began flicking off photos, trying to find the right shutter speed and aperture that would capture it. Please note that I am not a professional photographer and processed these photos to check the object was not a sunspot or sun glare. Plus the fact that I could see it, not with the naked eye, but through the lens. I really can't believe I have seen it for myself. Now, the object that she's talking about, if you scroll down, you'll see this picture below. And you'll see that the sun right here, and right below that, there is that cylinder object. And she had, on this photo, you'll actually see that she drew a line to that cylinder object. So it's definitely there. And it gets a little bit better, believe me. Let me give you another picture of this. I'm not too sure how well you'll be able to see this, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'll put this up for you. And again, that cylinder right below the sun is right here. Now, here's the deal. There's one more picture here. You can see it's right there. And then I do have one more here for you, so you can see where the arrow it would be right underneath here. You'd be able to see that. Now, when you scroll down, you're going to be able to see a video that someone put together that took the coordinates of where he explains where this Planet X is coming from, where it is by the coordinates in the sky. And he brings you to the website of Google. I believe it's Google's Earth at first, and then he connects you to what you can see in the sky, how you can go to Google Sky and see the actual stars and what's out there. It's really fascinating. But here's the deal. He'll show you the coordinates from one of these pictures that was taken previously, and when you go to those exact same coordinates, you'll find out that it has been cropped out, completely blacked out. But he shows you in the film that it's definitely been cropped out, because you can see half of a star that they cropped out. So whoever cropped this out, cropped it out on purpose. Now, I don't know the reason why they did that. If it is something that is headed towards the Earth, and there's definitely something out there, and the Lord did say there'd be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. So we need to pay attention when we see things like this. Now, there's a lot of things that we'll see on the news that are nothing but hype. But in a case like this where you see specific coordinates that have been blacked out, it really lifts the red flag up. So the best thing that you can do is make up your own mind by going to the video that I placed below, unless the government took it off by now, but at least it was up there. It's going to be up there today. Go to that video and watch that, because I'm pretty sure that you're going to be amazed. And again, it all boils down to this. Jesus told us to watch the signs and the stars, the moon, and the sun. We are seeing events taking place, and it's not just 1 or 2 or 3 events. I mean, it is all of the things that the Lord warned about are happening. For example, just take of all the information that I posted yesterday on March 7, 2011, and today, 2008. Just take just those signs and connect how I connected it to Bible prophecy. Just alone, those alone should convince you, or at least stir something up within you that you would want to make sure that you're not going to be left behind when the Lord comes back. You want to be protected. You want the, it says you're in good hands with Allstate. Well, the truth is, you're in good hands with Jesus Christ. And that's the only hands you really want to be in. So the only way that you can be in good hands with Jesus Christ is to be covered by the Lord's blood and ask for forgiveness for Jesus Christ for your sins, and He will make you a child of Himself. And when He comes back, you won't have to take part of all these things that are going to be leveled and pushed on an unrighteous generation during the 7-year tribulation. And I'm doing whatever I can to help you get there. God bless.